Today I'm going to show you how to buy a GoPro camera, how to unpack and start using it. I got a Hero3 Black Edition. The difference between the black and others is black has a 4K slow motion super view. It's $100 more expensive than other version. That's the top of the line. But GoPro is a monopoly. There's no discount anywhere. Place like Walmart does not currently sell Black Edition. So I got this from Bestbuy. It's a Black Edition bundle with one memory card and one bag and one frame. GoPro camera does come with a battery, so you don't need a battery, but you do need memory card. Remember the three elements here is one is called a microSD. It's a small one. The Bestbuy bundle came with 16 gigabyte. I bought the extra 32. The camera does take up to 64 gigabytes. The third thing is the speed. For the Black Edition is class 10. If you buy White Edition, then you can have a lower speed. I have to get a head mount. This is just a strap. It's a $20. Consider this is a $20 too. This is more complicated than this, just a strap. $20 you can buy a whole backpack.
Okay, so then why did you buy it? What's the point?
Because GoPro, a monopoly.
The point is that it is designed to hold the GoPro on your head.
In the future video, I will show you how to do it yourself. But for now, I'm in a hurry and I need this. The camera stay either in the frame or in the waterproof housing. I'm going to unpack this. I think I'm not going to spend too much time on here. Just you spend all your lifetime unpacking here. You should have some skill already, but here the tougher part here is once you take this out and you see this is on the table display. And how do you take each part out? This is a remote. You press this down, it snaps in. You have to use a little bit force here.
Okay, so that little black thing is the remote control.
And I think you just need to take this this off, so this will come out, and then this just come right out, and you can save it. Hold this or strap to other places, so don't throw this away. The getting start manual says you need to pull this up, but it's a little bit tough. I'm going to show you how to do it. See, has a spring here, so that's why a little bit tougher, so you have to use a little bit force, but it does open. So once it's open, you open like this. This housing will come open, and here's your camera. It's inside in the housing. You take the camera out and make sure you place like this so it doesn't scratch the lenses. In order to take the housing out, you need to unscrew this. And this will come out. And later on, we'll test whether this is waterproof. I'm a little bit skeptical. Now, once you have the camera, the first thing you need to put the battery in. You push on one side, so this case will open. And here's the battery, and it has a metal here. So you need to make sure this metal is on this side. You push the battery in, and then you close it. So once you push in, you need to put your memory card in, and it's on this side. You just take this and don't lose this. So this is the memory card. Memory card has a metal side in first, and there's only one direction can go. If this way doesn't go in, then flip over and this one will go in. So it will stay there, and then you close this. There are three buttons here. This is the power, and also it's the scroll next menu. So this function as a menu. On the top, usually it's the shutter operation mode. This will start taking pictures, start a video, or stop. But if it's in the manual mode, then this is select. This is the Wi-Fi selection. So if you depress and hold, it will turn it off. To start, you just need a and if you keep pressing, it will go to different mode. Camera mode. So let's set the date first. So let's do the setup. The problem with the freeze, even the new one, I had to update the firmware, and because that was freeze. You need a sync between the remote and the camera. The camera is a host. This button is same as this button. This button will be mirrored to the shutter button here. I will show you how to sync them. The first, you need to turn this on. And then you need to push this button. It's the Wi-Fi. You push one time, Wi-Fi start. You push another time, it will have a setup. So you just need to push the shutter to go in. And here you use this to find Wi-Fi remote. That's the Wi-Fi remote. You use this shutter to select, and you says new. So you select new. See, this is I'm waiting for the sync. So now you are coming to the remote. The remote, you need to press this button, don't release, and then push this power. See the sign, it says linked, the check mark. Now it's asking you have another one. I don't have another camera, so I will just say no, and this is the select. So now it's linked. So if you compare those two, now they're identical. If you press this, the other, see, will change. I will move a little bit closer. See, they're very close. I can do all the command here using the remote to do exactly the same. Except only one thing I could not do, because how to shut the Wi-Fi here. You can say I want to turn the power off by pressing this. So they both power off, but because you need to maintain the Wi-Fi connection between those devices, see, this power is still on. So this one cannot turn off the Wi-Fi on this device. And if the Wi-Fi is on, gradually will drain all the battery. If you want this Wi-Fi off, you need to press this Wi-Fi for 2 seconds. So now Wi-Fi is off. There's a battery here, you need a charge. That's a USB on this one, this end, plug in your PC. And this one also has a battery. This is the charger. And how do you charge it? You have to take this chain off. Here's a P for park, and you need to take this, but don't lose it because you need a seal for the waterproof. And you plug this into your USB, and when you're done, you take it out and put this back. Here is a bolt. You can just fasten your camera to the base here. This is a head strap. I'm going to put it on. If I have a snorkeling device, there's a ventilation. So the ventilation tube should come outside here. So this is under the ventilation tube. Even if it's come off, it will still connect to the tube. I'm going to test the waterproof housing. You need to close this snap, and I will drop this in the water and shake and see whether there's a bubble coming out. It looks like it's sealed. And next I will push the button to see whether when I push the button the air will come out. I do see some air, but it's hard to say whether the water is in or not. I think it's okay. Next, I'm going to drop the housing with the camera in, and then use the remote control, try to see whether I can control it. So what I'm going to do next is turn on the power and turn on the Wi-Fi. So I'm going to drop this in the water and see whether I can use this to control it. I'm going to see it start videotaping now. Stop. Okay, that works. At least this and this is water. Let's drop this into water and see whether it works. And I'm going to start the video. It looks like it works. Stop. Okay, so at least the both thing in the water works. It's waterproof.